Welcome all you Cancer signs to your weekly energy update, and we're looking at the week of May 22nd through May 29th, though these are timeless, so if you're coming across these outside of that time frame, I would still watch the video and trust your intuition because I'm sure it brought you here for a message. If you are watching this between May 22nd and May 29th, I did want to let you know that the June monthlies will be coming out by zodiac sign this week. So if you want to make sure not to miss those when they come out, if you subscribe to the channel, then you'll be notified immediately as soon as they are posted. Now, for this week, I want to really look into the wild unknown, and we're going to be looking through the wild unknown archetype cards first to see what kind of energies the creator wants you to know about. So let me just give these a quick shuffle. All right, well, actually, they want that one right there for you, so we will take this one. And you have the Hunter. Beautiful card there. I'll just put that right here, and that is card number 9. And I do want to read from the book on this one. So the Hunter, the type of energy that comes with this is the seeker, the pursuer, the predator. So the Hunter hunts. They are on a precise mission with an aim. To return home empty-handed would be to fail, which is not an option in the Hunter's eyes. This archetype will journey far and wide, seeking the prize that calls to its heart or stomach. Tales of bravery and feats of strength often result, creating a life full of adventure. The Hunter is skillful, quick, decisive, and results-oriented. Like the great hunting goddess Artemis, who carries her quiver upon her back, the Hunter typically has a weapon of choice. When this card appears, it is critical that you ask 3 questions. What am I hunting? Why am I hunting it? Is the weapon I hold so tightly in my grip truly needed for the task at hand? So I love that. So there is this energy of really understanding what it is that you're seeking. What are your whys? And are you holding within your grasp the things that you think you need in order to get there? So we will, of course, dig more into that. But that's the kind of energies you're starting with this week. We're also going to pull from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck here and just see what animal is going to help you. Be amazing if it was a horse, right? You already have the horse energy. Let's see what else they want you to know here. There we go. All right, so for our Cancer signs, what do you want them to know? What spirit animal? There we go. We'll assist them. And you've got the hyena. So beautiful balancing here of the half moon. Just put that up there. And let's see what the hyena brings in here for you. Okay, I apologize. They're not in alphabetical order here. I probably went by it. So it's searching, right? There we go. Yeah, humor, wit, but also sarcasm. The hyena personality is a jokester, a crowd pleaser, but below the surface there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? When you're in balance, you're charming, you're witty, you're fun to be around. But when you're out of balance, you're scrappy, you're petty, you're suspicious. So to bring this into balance, this energy talks about sobriety, which is about waking up. It's about getting sober, understanding, which is really what this Hunter card was about. So this hyena energy is really going to help you with this balancing of energy to understand what it is you truly are searching for, what you're truly wanting in life. I love that the hyena mentioned as well about people pleasing, basically, right? It's you do things to try to please people, and I kind of feel like this light is being shown down on your path, and that you're so madly heading toward, investing so much energy into, is that really what you're passionate about? If you're waking up in the morning going, it's time to go live my dream, that's not your dream. That's a dream someone else handed to you, and you feel like you are putting this energy into a black hole. Because when you're living your dream, you wake up early going, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get started, right? So there is a difference in that. We're also going to pull from the Wild Unknown Tarot, surprise, surprise, and just get some clarity more on here. See what else the Creator wants all you Cancer signs to know. But I love this because it is this awareness that is coming for you, so you can feel like you're living and you're just not existing. Okay, they do want these two here and this one right here. We'll go there. So this is the message from Spirit, the Creator, on what they want you to know about this energy. And then we're going to pull from the Black Tarot. This represents what your shadow wants you to know. And your shadow is like your tour guide on this beautiful, fun adventure as a human. And I'm being sarcastic now, right? No, but it can be fun in hindsight. But your shadow knows what's going on, under the surface and behind the scenes. It's like a tour guide that's taking you through Universal Studios. They understand everything that's going on behind the scenes. And so this will be additional information for you on this experience, on what is driving these messages here. Okay. Sorry, there's one that made itself known here. So we'll put that one right here. And they went to that one right there, that one right there, and anything for right here. Of course, it's got to be symmetrical, right? So we will start with over here, and you have the Ace of Cups. So every night within the tarot has a quest, and so the Knight of Cups would be in search of the Ace of Cups. So this is like your quest for the Holy Grail. This is your quest for the higher love. So what you are truly searching for in life is that unconditional love. The stuff of the outside world always leaves us wanting. It's disappointing. Relationships in the outside world, if they're extra, if they're above and beyond, then it's like, yes, we don't have these expectations around it. We just love and accept it for what it is. But when we're looking towards relationships to define us, to define our happiness, people change or pass away. So that's an unstable type of pursuit, and we end up being disappointed. Same thing with situations, jobs, education, social status, whatever circumstance you can get into, those never stay the same either. Those are unstable. And then if our pursuit is for something around our body or our possessions or our bank accounts, those things are unstable too, right? Because things break down, deteriorate, or are stolen. So this Ace of Cups is showing you that this is the true quest of what you're searching for here. And as you connect to this unconditional love from the Creator of all things, from the spiritual realm, then you start to understand, and it starts to dawn on you how you want to uniquely share that unconditional love with the world in your own special, unique way. That's when you find out what your dream really is. I love this. It's like, this is almost like a flashlight with this yellow energy, having this bright light that's shining the light on you there. And then they want to go over here, and you've got the Father of Pentacles, which would be the King of Pentacles. And this is great because this one, it's a very abundant card. So as you go on this quest and this pursuit, this is like letting you know it's totally worth it, because you are going to feel this abundance that fills your life because of it. One of the big messages that the Father of Pentacles, or the King of Pentacles, shares, because it's been through all of the Pentacles adventure, it learned something very spectacular, in that whenever it pursued those outside things we were talking about, it left them disappointed. Their worth was unstable, because all those things it was told to put its worth in, the definition of its worth in, were disappointing, never changing, unstable. So his worth felt unstable through the process. So the message that this Father of Pentacles brings is, when you find from within, when this becomes your foundation, this unconditional, eternal, stable love, because unconditional means no conditions you can do to lose it, nothing you can do to gain more of it because you already have all of it. It's a very stable energy. It's a very stable place to have your definition, your worth, attached to. Because when you define yourself by those external things, that's retail price. You're a big old coat, furry, parka coat in northern Alaska during the winter. Are a very high end. They might even mark you up, charge more for you, right? But if you're that same coat in southern Texas during the summer, you're on the 90% off clearance rack. And that's the instability of retail price when you're defining yourself by the outside world. But when you define yourself by this stable, unconditional love, then you have that stability, and you find out you're priceless, right? So I love that. And then this card here, you have the Hermit, which is card number 9, just like this one. So this is great, because this is telling you basically to search inward for this journey and this adventure, because that's where you're going to find your answers. The quest goes inward, and you find this bright light, which is you, your higher self. It's this being of unconditional love and light that you are. It lightens your path. It allows you to see what is unfolding here. It allows you to get to the root of that. So I love that message from Spirit here. And let's see what your subconscious mind says here too. Yeah. So you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is basically telling you that there are things in your subconscious and unconscious, the unknown, to search for. She's the High Priestess, so she goes to her temple, she withdraws to her moon temple, connects to that higher realm, connects to those deep things, connects to this. So these two cards right next to each other pretty much are saying it's this draw for this inner search, this inner journey, which Cancer signs, you love doing that anyway. You're very emotional. You're attached to the moon. You're ruled by the moon. So this High Priestess is just like screaming for you to be you, to connect to your moon energy, to go dive deep and enjoy that journey, because you're going to find this glorious new quest to embark on. Yeah, and then you have the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is this transformational energy as well. Wands are your drive, your ambition, your inspiration, your basically your energy and your spiritual energy. And the fives are about this change of perspective, of seeing things from a different point of view. Because when it starts off, usually there's like 5 individuals with these, staves. They're long ones, and they're all battling each other. And so at first you think, oh my gosh, there's this conflict, and there's this thing that's happening, and they're trying to hurt one another. And, there was one person trying to win, and the other 4 are trying to win too. And it's, oh my gosh, it's all this drama. And then finally it gets down to one person's barely standing, the other 4 are down on the ground exhausted. And you're like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen now? And they all start laughing like a hyena. And you're just like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? And they all put their wands away, and they all help each other up, and they all, buddy walk arm in arm down the pathway back to the monastery to eat at the meal hall and share a meal together. And you suddenly realize this conflict wasn't as it appeared to be. That energy that you were picking up, it actually wasn't a conflict. It wasn't of fear. It was of love. It was, brotherly and sisterly love, where they were cared enough about each other that they were helping one another improve their skills and improve themselves. And so that's this energy that's coming in. It feels conflicting at first, because you feel like your dreams are being challenged, but it's being challenged because it's showing you what your true dream is, and so that your energy doesn't feel like it's being poured and sucked into a black hole. Instead, it's shining light on what will be for your highest experience here and for the entire collective. So I love that. Yeah, and you have the Queen of Wands. So beautiful. So the Wands energy coming in very strong here. The Queen of Wands is kind of like the High Priestess in a way, because she's very confident, she's very aware, she can laser focus her intention and attention and her energy and get stuff done. But in addition to having the fiery energy to get stuff done, all the queens also have water energy, which you're very well aware of because you're a water element. And what she does with that, usually she'll have like a black cat on her card with her in the standard tarot, and that represents her connection to the spirit world. And because of that water energy, that's what allows her to connect to the moon like the High Priestess card does. And she, because she has this connection to the spirit world, she doesn't feel like she's taking risks like the Page and the Knight and the King of Wands do. They usually have some sort of salamander protecting them on their card, but she has a cat, a black cat, because she doesn't need protection from risk, because she's so in tune, like the High Priestess is, with the spiritual realm and all those eye in the sky looking down on the maze that we're all in. She just asks them, she gets to like a choice, and I have to go left or right, which one's for my highest? And I take a right, and she's like, okay, and she takes a right, and everyone is like, oh my god, how can you just take that right without being so afraid? And she's so connected because she understands what her mission is, she understands what her direction is, because she's connected. So I love that coming in here for you too. And then your final card is the Two of Spheres, which would be the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles message for this is basically, it's pretty cool, because having two pentacles is your outside world, right? It's your, the physical world, how you look at your worth, all of that pentacleness has to do with this definition of your worth based on the outside world. So it has to do with the outside world. But the Two Pentacles shows that there's two places that you get your worth from. One is from, fear, from the outside world, and one is from above, right? And so this Two of Pentacles is showing this balancing out, that you're becoming aware that there's not just this way that you've been told to define yourself all along, and that this new way of defining yourself is coming into your life, and it's making its way out into the physical realm. So, this is what's going on in your subconscious and the unconscious. This is like the stuff bubbling up that is bringing this to a head for you, so that you can understand just how priceless you are. Kind of transform where you're investing your energy and connect to this unconditional love, right? So that you know exactly what it is. It's like this is a spark of you beginning to understand your mission in life, what your calling is, as you would say it, how you uniquely want to share your love with the world, because that is your quest, and here's the Holy Grail, and you find it, And so I'm loving this new adventure for you coming up here, Cancer signs. So do not, kind of feel, I want to say, scared away. You don't have to fear that what you would discover is going to, upend your life. It's going to transform your life, because you're going to be investing your energy in your dream. And they're showing all this beautiful, powerful cards here, showing you that it's totally worth it, because of course, the King of Pentacles is like one of the ultimate rewards cards that you get from this. So definitely nothing to be afraid of. This is a wonderful, wonderful forecast of this new quest that you're going to go off on. And it's like this beautiful, beautiful, exciting adventure that you're about to embark on. And a lot of it, like I said, it has to do with this internal search first here. So you don't have to become a hermit and be away from everyone on a mountaintop, but it definitely is about taking time for you to nurture yourself and to spend time on that inner search. So I love this for you. Do I have anything else to add to that? So if you are looking for more messages of love from above, as I mentioned, I do put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign. Of course, May's was already out. So if you haven't checked out those, you can look at those. But June's is coming out in the next couple of days. And I also put out a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, that gives you access to this notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps the video get to other people that are needing to see these messages as well. So when you like a video and you share a video, you comment on a video, and especially if you subscribe to a channel, then those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited it wants to share those videos with other people as well. So if you feel so inspired to do any of those things, I am definitely grateful for that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. All right, all you Cancer signs, as you go through this amazing week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.